All right, welcome back from that quick break. I'm Manix86. I'll be your host for the next handful of runs. And next up, we have a popular title, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, run by Genesis. And I'd like to explain what's going to happen, but I'm going to get it wrong, so I'm going to hand it over to him. How are you, Genesis?
Yeah, hi, my name is Genesis, and I'm doing great. And yeah, this game is kind of notorious for having a glitch that we will abuse in a few moments. And yeah, it's quite complicated. But before we actually start the run, let me explain what I am doing or what file I'm using. We will not start from a new file, so we will not see the first cycle of the game. We are instead using a race file that actually already has gotten 2 songs out of the 10 we need to get. We already have Song of Time and Song of Healing and the Deku Mask and our Ocarina. Other than that, we are blank, we don't have anything and need to get access to that stuff so we can actually get the songs we need. Alright, enough of that. Let's start the run. Do you want to give a countdown?
Why not? All right, good luck in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. Now it's time to break the game, little. Yeah. In this game there is a glitch called stale reference manipulation. And that's basically a memory glitch where we can write values into memory, and those values can be Link's angle, Link's position, and other stuff. Nice bonk. And to access that, we actually first need bombs. And the race file luckily already has some rupees in the bank, so we just can withdraw some of them, buy our bomb bag, and then we can do stuff. If I can talk to the shopkeeper. Okay, that's bombs. Very handy item. Okay, the magic will happen in the observatory, the astral observatory. And yeah, there's a particular room that has 2 parts of the room, so to say. And maneuvering between them leads to one part of the room to be unloaded and the other room, or the other part of the room to load. And that can be used to rearrange stuff in memory. Please don't hit the shoe, thank you. And I just did a little glitch here called a hyper-extended super slide to move quickly from A to B and clip through the fence, which went interestingly well enough. Usually I tend to have problems with that, and now is the time to manipulate stuff in memory. So every pot and rupee you see is stored in memory, and I will now rearrange how they are ordered in memory. And therefore I can destroy them, pull bombs that are also stored in memory, and that rearranges how they are ordered. And by doing that in a specific way, I can gain access to one of them by doing a super slide. Like this. And now Link picks up the pot that has been unloaded, but now it's in his hands. But yeah, it has some interesting properties now. It has Link's angle and Link's position data, and we want to write that to a specific location in memory. Okay, that's the angle I need. And for all of that I have visual cues, of course, otherwise this run would not be possible. So every setup you see is very, very important. And yeah, what I just did is change how the chest behind this Bombable wall works. So usually there's a 100 rupee chest in here, but we wanna have different chest contents depending on Link's angle. And by doing this glitch called a time stop, I can open this chest as many times as I want. And yeah, as I said, depending on the angle, I can get different items. So now I got fire arrows. And fire arrows are not very useful without a quiver, so the next item I get is a quiver. And don't worry, I won't get any songs out of this, because I need to get the songs from source. This should be the Great Fairy Sword. This should be a Zora egg in a bottle. Moon's Tear, and all of those items are important to get all the songs. So get the bare minimum. Okay, that was that. Now I need... not this. That. And escape. Okay, I got this. Now let's get a transformation mask. We only have Deku mask right now, so we need Goron mask for fast movement and other stuff. And I want the Zora mask as well, if I can get the angle right. Okay, one more item I really need, and everything after that is just for safety of a marathon. Okay, this should be the mirror shield, so Link's shield should change in just a bit. And it did. Okay, what now? I have this, I have that. I want this. I hope that's a red potion in a bottle. Let's see. Just in case I mess up. Let's check. So I got the intro for Goron Lullaby, that's nice. I got the 3 mask and everything here. And if we have time later on, I want to fight Majora. So let's get Fierce Deity's mask. Alright, I got everything. Nice. Now we are out of here. And yeah, what I forgot to mention is the controls are completely inverted right now due to the bomb time stop I did. So I'm actually holding right on the analog stick to go left, which is not very nice to learn. I keep messing that up, but nowadays it works. Alright, the boring part is over. Now for the main setup for the biggest glitch we will see in this category. It's another application of SRM. Okay, let me get this heart real quick. Just in case. And now I want a very specific position setup, that I have a very, very important X, Y and Z coordinate. And the movements might seem kind of random. And in a sense they are. But those movements make sure that I can get the exact right position for the upcoming glitch. Shoutouts to Turkenheimer, who is our main SRM brain in the community. I can perform all of that, but finding all those setups, nah. That's not something I am capable of. Okay, no specific angle. That's one too far. This should be correct. And I'm playing on the English Virtual Console version, where the Song of Double Time actually stores your coordinates into memory when you play it. And that way we have those coordinates stored in memory now, and they form a new pointer towards a different object in the game, which is the owl statue I hit at the very beginning. Is sure to work, I hope. Okay, now another super slide, if I can get the inverted cam. I will try that again. My position was off. Like this, yeah. And now I have the stair reference in my hands again, and will get a very specific angle once again. Turning around a little, that's one too far. Okay, one more to the right. Oh boy. This should be correct. We drop the pot and leave. And if I did everything correctly, we should be able to do some interesting stuff in just a bit. But first, we need to get out of this area. Okay, let's do something different. I hate to hover, so let's do this real quick. Okay, dropping a bomb, turning Goron, wait. And we are over here. Okay, let me re-equip. And yeah, we will not know whether everything worked until I get the next and the first song we get. We already have 2 songs, but the next song, the Song of Soaring, will determine whether I can progress or have to revert to the practice file.
Would it be a good segment for a few donations?
Of course, go ahead.
Thank you. We have $63.83 from LV Creed, who says, always because I can. Seriously though, I always love the GOC events and wanted to do a small part. Good luck on the final stretch towards the end of the event. And Dine Keto also donated $15, 3 deaths for $5 per death for my run, plus secret hidden incentive. Let's go break the 2K milestone. Well, Dine, I'm pretty sure you wanted to say 2.5K because we did meet the 2K goal and Strizers pressed the button for the 2.5 new goal. So let's get some 2K hypes in the chat. Back to you, Genesis.
Yeah, 2K is really hype, and if you haven't donated yet and have the means to do so, please consider donating for a great cause. Alright, we made it to the owl that teaches us a song we need to know. And I will go ahead and equip stuff and learn the song. And yeah, what the SRM setup in Observatory did on the staircase is, depending on Link's Z coordinate, we can warp anywhere. And this is fun. Playing songs is not fun. So yeah, every area, every cutscene like has a different entrance values, and depending on the last byte of Link's Z coordinate, we can warp to every entrance there is. Okay, setup for the first warp. This should bring us to, hopefully, yep, Ikana Castle. This means the glitch I wanted to show works. What am I doing? So yeah, from now on I can only mess up by dying, voiding, getting the wrong angle and stuff. So the run is not over yet, but we're on a good track. And yeah, now starts the part of the run where we have lots of cutscenes. Nice aim. Oh no, the sun! Come here. Okay, I will go save and equip Deku. Can you come down, please? Wow, I didn't hit. Can you stop that, please? Okay, I never killed him that way. Interesting. On the throne. But yeah, we did it. If I would have died, we might have been in a soft lock. So that's the main reason I got the red potion. Otherwise, yeah, we would be soft locked and couldn't progress. But yeah, we made it. That's the one scary part done. And to be fair, this is the scariest part of the whole run, for me at least. Alright, we are learning song number 4 in just a moment. We already have Song of Time, Song of Healing, Song of Soaring, and now the Elegy of Emptiness. Which I always forget how to play. So I'm going slow. I really do not want to mess up the songs all too much. But yeah, now this song has interesting properties. Depending on which form Link is in right now, you can create a mirror image of your current form, which Human Link just did with that creepy looking thing right there. But yeah, that's used for some puzzles in Ikana, but we will not see a single dungeon, since we are only caring about getting all the songs. The The rest does not matter. Oh no. Always messed it up. Yeah, now this was a very quick setup for a position that gets us into Deku Palace, and to be specific, for the Royal Chamber Room. And if you're not a Deku Scrub, you will get thrown out, which is not cool, because that costs time. Okay, let's see whether I can get the bomb boost. I do. Practicing glitchless strats is worth it. Now this door frame jump. Okay, that was really quick. This may be a new gold split. I have to retime that later. Well, I'm off cycle a little, but it's not too bad. We can enjoy the great music a little longer. Okay, Monkey has song number 5. The Sonata of Awakening, which awakens the Woodfall Temple. But again, we will not use any song for their dedicated purpose. I don't know. Link doesn't use thongs. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that people who actually know SRM stuff can find setups to avoid watching these cutscenes. But yeah, I routed this category by myself, and with my limited knowledge, this is all I could do. And it's quite impressive nonetheless, for me at least, that I was able to find a route that's kinda good. Not perfect, I'm pretty sure, but kinda good. So yeah, I'm the only one having a run on the leaderboards right now, but maybe people want to join me. Okay, I've got thrown out. Time for the next warp. But before I actually warp, I equip this, and I wanna equip swap the egg. That's a menu trick right there, which is double frame perfect. That sounds so fancy, but it's really not that big of a deal. So I can basically dupe the bottled egg over the slot the Moonsteer was in, and that way I can do this. We warped to the Great Bay Lab and can use all 7 eggs in order to get the song. And yeah, no need for Pirate's Fortress or Pinnacle Rocks. Okay. You get the hang of the timing for equip swaps eventually after enough practice, but as you can see, I don't nail it every time. Okay, I nailed it now. 3. And again, 4. Five. And yeah, SRM actually has made arbitrary code execution possible in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. SRM itself is not Ace, but it can lead to Ace. The current any percent unrestricted route does arbitrary code execution in order to beat the game in under 20 minutes. What am I doing? The last one is always the worst. Okay, that's a bottle. Another bottle. Come on, equip swap. Don't leave me. Okay, this should be number 6, and the 7th egg we still have. Oh, that's already enough, okay. I did one too many. Oops. Counting is hard while explaining stuff. Bear with me. What is SRM? Good question. SRM stands for State Reference Manipulation. That's a memory glitch we use to make the game do unintended things, like warping everywhere based on Link's coordinates. And yeah, basically what you can do is you super slide with a pod or something through a loading plane, the pod gets unloaded, and you have a state reference in hands. And that state reference has all the properties Link has, like the angle, the position and stuff, and you can write these values into memory that way. And intelligent people can find setups to do something like this, like warping everywhere. Okay, we got another song. But now, people who've played Majora's Mask might ask, how is he gonna get the song on the ranch, Epona's song? It's night on the first day already, so we can't get that normally. That's why I play Song of Time. And usually speedruns of Majora's Mask reset here after playing Song of Time. If I were to do that, all the SRM setups I did were they just would be deleted, so I couldn't be as fast anymore. That way I watched the little cutscene and I'm now back here. And now I actually want to get to the ranch, and I can do that by targeting this wall, this, and now the screen might be a little red, and I mean a bright red. That's not something you see in the normal game. That has to do with being underwater with the camera. Yeah, now we are on the ranch without any need to travel manually. As I mentioned earlier, we can warp to any entrance of any map of the game by having Link's z-coordinate match the index for the entrance. And I almost picked up the dog. I hate that dog. Yeah, now it's time to hear some stories about aliens and how they kidnap cows and blah blah blah. Dear hosts, if you want to remind us what we are collecting money for, that would be
Absolutely.
awesome.
We are raising funds for the Canadian Cancer Society. It's these kinds of marathons right now are really good. It's a reminder that even though we are dealing with COVID and such a lot, the cancer hasn't gone anywhere and it's still very much a great cause to donate towards. And speaking of donations, Cousin Catnip has donated $10 saying, "What an incredible marathon has been all week. Let's bring this bad boy home. 2K hype." And while you were cheating our childhood away here, we got rated by Zelda speedruns, and just reminded me to thank all the glitch hunters out there, Zelda in this case in particular, but all glitch hunters of video games who make like these kinds of wacky speed runs possible. So if you are a glitch hunter out there, thank you all. And back to you, Genesis.
Yeah, I can stress that enough. Glitch hunting is really important, and not a lot of people have the actual knowledge of the game to find these kind of glitches, like memory glitches, or even understand how some movement techniques work. So huge shout out to them. And yeah, I just embarrassed myself with my EU yame, and I always say yame because yame is a nice word. Yeah, but I got through it somehow. Okay, this is... Let me count, we need that song, 3 more songs after this. And yeah, they are not hard to get since I can warp anywhere, but what's interesting about that run is actually remembering all the setups you need to do. So this leads to, hopefully, Goron Shrine, if I didn't mess up. If I did mess up, the possibility of crashing the game is very high. But I think I practiced enough to be able to not mess this run up totally. Yeah, that's why I equipped Goron Mask, so I can roll here. And I actually need Goron in order to play the intro for Goron Lullaby for that crying little Goron. And yeah, we only care about the final songs for our source requirement. So I actually used Chess SRM to get the Lullaby intro. And now we can learn the final version of that song. Alright, if you are kinda sleepy right now, this song might put you to sleep. It's very comfy, and all the Goron noises in just a bit might incentivize sleeping. But please don't fall asleep right now, and please don't fall asleep after this run, because there are lots of runs coming up you need to watch. So yeah, don't fall asleep to Goron Lullaby. Like that dude does. Z. Okay, 2 more songs to go. We are missing Song of Storms. And we are missing the Oath to Order. Okay, let me get second stick, just in case. And I will go for a very, very precise jump right now. Which is called Stalagmite Jump. Which usually is only seen in glitchless runs. But I will attempt it a few times. Luckily I don't crash or softlock when failing, so this should be fine. And I nailed it first try. Easy every time. There are setups to make that more consistent, but I like the fast YOLO version. Thanks, Jess, for showing me that. Alright, time to not die to this guy. Okay, we did not die, which is great. And we are really good on time, so I will most likely try to beat Majora. And yeah, I forgot to catch a ferry. So if I die, I die. And we might see a fun softlock. But yeah, for now, more cutscenes. The two brothers, Vlad and Sharp, are kinda, I don't know, ghosty things. And they have the Song of Storms, an actual song from Ocarina of Time. And there are two other songs of Ocarina of Time in this game, but they didn't make it to the full and final version. And those are the Sun Song and Saria's Song. Both of them have their use cases in glitched runs, but yeah, they are only accessible through glitches. Yeah, we are, like I said, good on time. Already a minute over my PB, but that's expected for a marathon run. Now we need to go and get Oath to Order. And yeah, if you remember this game, you know that you have to be in the Giant's Chamber for that. And Giant's Chamber happens to have the entrance ID 69. Nice. So I needed to find a setup to get my Z position ending on 69, which should be this. And it is correct. So time is coming up in like a minute or something. As soon as there's the text coming up, you learn song XY, blah blah blah. And after that it's a little cutscene, and then we can warp to Majora and hopefully defeat him. But yeah, we only have 3 hearts. 3 hearts is not a lot, even with Fierce Deity's Mask. So I might go ahead and purposefully kill the boss remains. So yeah, time is coming up in... After I played the song and the text comes up, you've played song Loop. And yeah, that's how you get all the songs with SRM. Time.
$36.14. GG.
Nice. Yeah, thank you. Like 10 minutes below estimate. Estimate was a little higher on purpose. If I had messed up anything during the SRM setups, this run would have most likely died, and I would have to revert to some backups. But we did it. We learned all 10 songs. Well, we learned 8 songs since we already had 2. But that's decently fast. So like 4.5 minutes per song, which is not bad. And now, this is all we see. A white blank space, and we wanna go to Majora from here, which is annoying because you have no visual cues whatsoever. So let me see whether I can do this or not. If I did everything correctly, our position ends on 0B right now, and that's one of the entrance IDs for Majora's Lair. Okay. Yeah, that's another Moonwarp. Moonwarp was the biggest glitch everyone wanted to be found like 3 years ago. Now that it's happened, nobody likes Moonwarp anymore for some reason. Sadly, I couldn't find a credits warp from that point of the game. And yes, I am on Switch target. Don't blame my Well, blame me. I'm on the switch target. Everyone else is on hold target. Dang. Didn't hit the remains. So yeah, we are now fighting Majora and the 4 remains, which can be annoying, and they will most likely just shoot me right away. And they deal a lot of damage. But yeah, we are quite strong with our new powers of Fierce Deity. And yeah, there's a strat for jump slash cancelling this final phase, but I am the worst at doing that. So we are not even trying. Okay, I got the ones. And Majora is down. And with that, I don't think I have any gameplay left to show you. I want to thank the organizers for having me. It was really fun to show off this glitchy mess, which is really complicated to explain in detail. I just brushed over it, so yeah, if you want to see the real explanation of stuff, please consider joining our Majora's Mask speedrunning Discord. All the resources on there are amazing, lots of helpful people, and if you have questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to contact me or other runners. And yeah, it's a great category, at least in my opinion. It's quite short, with like sub 40 minutes, nothing you have to invest that much time on, and yeah, that's it for me, I think.
Well, thank you for that, Genesis. I think I can't even cheat that much, even if I put all my game chart codes into the game. So, good job showcasing that. We did get one donation while you were cheating away. Tomal Talk 13 donates $25. No message, but thank you very much. A reminder that when you donate, we do have one final bid war incentive between standard and alternate colors for Donkey Kong Country 3, which is our final game of the marathon. Up next is Burb with some Castlevania 2 action, so don't go anywhere. We'll be playing some music. We'll be right back.